What's up guys, YST here and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today we're going to be doing a showcase on the epic champion from the shadowkin in Nogoryo. Now this dude looks absolutely outstanding with the aesthetics. You guys know that I love the mask, I love the shadowkin, and he was definitely a champion that I really wanted to go for just for the looks pretty much. And basically he was an epic fusion that came out towards the end of August. And it was kind of like a 1 week thing. And whoever got him, whoever didn't. But let me know in the comment section, how many of you actually went for this champion because you liked the kits and not just the aesthetics like me. But since then, guys, this dude actually smacks really hard. A lot harder than I first thought at first glance. So what we're going to do today is take him into the arena. We're going to be doing some damage tests and just speak about the utility of this champion as a whole. So let's just go into the kit. So on the double Kamas, attacks one enemy 2 times, places an extra hit if this champion is under an increased attack buff, and each hit has a 20% chance of placing a block active skills debuff for 2 turns. Now this is on a 1.2k multiplier, and it's decent guys because this is a free time hitter, and there's not many champions in the game that can do that on an A1 ability. And it hits reasonably well. Obviously, it's not going to be to the capabilities of a Kandrathon or something, but it's nice with that free time hitter with that chance of placing a block active skills if you can implement accuracy into his kit. Now on the A2, with Abduct by Night, attacks one enemy and places a block buff debuff for 2 turns. If this champion is under an increased attack buff, steals all buffs from the target before attacking. Now, this one here is on a 5.2k multiplier, which is strong, right? And it's just one of those things where, yes, this ability can absolutely smack, but it is a single target and it does require accuracy to place the debuffs. So it's just that kind of blend thing where, do you care about the debuffs or do you just care about raw damage and you're going to build them without accuracy? But for me personally, I wanted to get that blend to take him into the faction wars and potentially place these debuffs. So you can have use against, I believe it's a man-eater in the shadowkin, and there's like Norogs and stuff. I can't remember, but there's definitely some enemies in those waves that kind of slow down the process. And this one here, to remove them all and place that block buffs, is really nice. And it does hit hard. Now, on Faster Than the Eye on the A3, the money scaling ability attacks all enemies and decreases the cooldown of this skill by 1 turn when attacking while under an increased attack buff. So this is effectively a 3 turn cooldown if you can implement that increased attack, which he does provide in the passive. But this champion, like for me, a good comparison would be Gembo the Dishonored, who's a Void Epic. Let me just see if I can find him. Let's just go by rank. Go into the epics. Where are you, buddy? There we go. So Gembo the Dishonored is very similar in my opinion, but he's got more, I'd say, versatility in his kit because he has that potential to ignore the unkillable buffs or swift parry sets. I like to call him the Leorius killer, but yeah, it's just that kind of blend because he's got the ignoring, he's got the self buffs, and he's a really solid champion. But Nogoryo technically hits harder than this ability here. And it's just that thing where you got the affinities and then you got the void. I don't know. I think either of them are really good options. For me personally, I still think Gembo is a little bit better because of that ignoring of the unkillable. But not to say that Nogoryo is not bad. I don't think he's bad at all. Because he does have an ignore of unkillable. If there's like a single enemy like a Duchess or something and you've got enough accuracy, you can technically steal all the buffs. So it is, I don't know guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you prefer Nogoryo or do you prefer Gembo the Dishonored in terms of utility for the nuke, which does have a self cooldown? Now on the Murderer's Lust, this is where all of it comes into play. So it places a 50% increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns whenever an enemy's HP drops below 30%, and this buff cannot be removed. So I like this, but it's on a 3 turn cooldown. I think if this had no cooldown, it would be really consistent, but as long as you can open up with a other ability, maybe an A2 or an A1, put that self increase attack on himself through this one, if you can get it down and then follow in with the faster than the eye. There's definitely use for this in the faction wars because you're using multiple skills multiple times and champions are going to drop below 30%. But in terms of pure PvP, you may just want to stick with using your arbiters, using your Duchess, getting that increased attack from another source. Because trying to do all of that in the arena, you're probably going to be dead by then, guys. So, yeah. But yeah, once again, this A3 here, if I didn't mention already, has a 4.5k multiplier. Let me just check Gembo's. Big shout out to Hell Hades for making my life easy here. So let's just go Gembo raid. Alright, so he had a 4.5k on this A3. And Gembo has a 4k multiplier on his A2. But obviously he's got the self buffs and the ignoring of the swift parries and unkillables. Whereas Nogoryo just hits harder. But he has that affinity disadvantage against force champions. So yeah, in terms of how I built this champion today though, we have got a savage build with a blend of accuracy, attack percent, and all of that good stuff. Because I don't want him to hit like a wet noodle, and I also want to showcase his debuffs. So we've got 41,000 HP, 5.2k attack. It is really hard to get here because his base stats aren't amazing, like the best in the game. But if you can get it, I think getting as close to 5,000 as possible when you're trying to factor in some accuracy stats is definitely a good way to go. Now, my speed isn't the fastest in the game at 175. If you don't want to go attack percent on your boots, you can go speed. And depending where you use him, he's still going to perform relatively well, right? 100% crit rate, 245% crit damage, and 277 accuracy. So we can place those debuffs in some scenarios. But yeah, as I said, guys, we got crit damage. We got attack percent here. Attack percent on the boots, and pretty much the same all around the board, getting crit rate in my substats. This champion is going to be fully booked for this showcase and the Masteries, if I just move myself out of the way. So we have gone the offense tree heading down to the Helm Smasher, and then we've gone the support tree heading down to Master Hexer for the block buffs, and the Evil Eye to try and reduce some turn meter. I think Methodical is really nice because of his triple hit A1. And then we've also got the Ruthless Ambush to inflict 8% bonus damage on the first hit of each enemy. And of course, crit rate, crit damage, and all of that good stuff. So that is the gear, the masteries, and everything that I have built on my Nogoryo. And let's just have a little crack with him, right? So what we're going to do is head into... do you know what? We'll do a damage test first. I think that's something that is kind of worthwhile. So we're going to do stage 20 first, and then we're going to go into stage 24 to see how the higher stats kind of affect him. So we're going to start off here with the... Let's just do a 2-speed for starters. Increase attack. Drop defense and weaken from our Lydia the Death Siren. Let's go. Then we're going to put poison up to deal some more bonus damage. Get the poison on ourselves. And then here we go, guys. Do you know what? We're going to start off with the A2 first. Alright, so here we go. 208,000 damage. Now remember, guys, this is a perfect scenario, but that's still really, really solid for an A2. So definitely really nice there. So let's just get a little fear on here. Why not? Boom. All right, here we go. And now we're just going to do a A1 ability. Let's do it on this Horden on a 1 speed. Doom, doom, doom. 3-time hitter at 50k a pop. Damn. That's pretty decent, guys. Now, it's not the best A1 in the game, but the triple hit whilst under an increased attack really makes this viable. And you can see here the protected increased attack buff because allies drop below 30%, right? And I think that's really nice if you consider faction wars. Now, we're going to do a full-out one more big hitter. So we're going to go with the AoE this time. Drop defense and weaken. That smite is landing so much. God damn, Lydia. All right, here we go. Moment of truth, guys. Get this down to a 1 speed. Let's get a nice little angle. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nogoryo. 210,000 on the left, guys. 210,000. Now, it's not a double hit like a Magna or something, but that is pretty solid, guys. That is not bad damage whatsoever for a Fusion Epic Champion that we recently just had. It's decent. Of course, it's the perfect scenario, but let's try it against a higher difficulty. So we're going to go into stage 24, because 25 is the wrong affinity for our Nogoryo. And we're not going to be taking him into the endgame dragons anyway, are we, guys? Here we go. Drop defense and weaken. Poisons that once again. We're going to do this. All right. Who's ready? We're just going to go in with the A3 first. 3, 2, 1. All right, so I'm seeing around 140k around the board. 113,000. That's pretty decent. That is actually pretty decent. Not the best, but it's up there. So let's just do A1, who cares? We just want to get one more attack out. Do you know what? This Crimson Helm actually places buffs. So let's do an A1 here. Stop this dude. All right. It's decent. All right. Crimson Helm, can you put that up? I know we're not Bommel, but... okay. Increase attack. Let's get drop defense and weaken on again. Oh, they got the block buffs up. All right, nice. So let's just cleanse this off. Now we can kind of showcase the buff stripping. So let's just do this to a 1 speed. So he steals the buffs. He's put the block damage on himself. And now we're able to take out that Crimson Helm. And I think if you think about, like... I'm not sure if there's a Paragon somewhere in the Shadowkin faction wars, but there is some scenarios where you're facing a Skull Crown or you're facing Swift Perry in the arena. And this can kind of speed up that process for you. And I really like that A2 for sure. And he can smack because he steals it, then he hits, and then he places a block buffs. So it's decent, guys. Alright, so what we're going to do now is raw damage test. So no drop defense, no weakens, no setup. Let's just see how he can perform with a Raglan there, in case he dies. Look at, oh, whoa. Alright, talk about speed farm Minotaur by yourself. Alright, pretty nice there. Alright, so there was the block active skills there, and now he's got that increased attack on himself, enabling him to, boom, 103,000. Alright, let's keep this going, Nogoryo. Now, you will need to bring in some support if you want to do this, because you'll probably get nuked against the boss here. Alright, there we go. Just get a little cleanse on there, boom. He's got that weird mitigation buff there, so we're not going to be hitting as hard. But once this boss takes a couple turns, you'll start to see some good numbers here. I want to see the triple hit. I'm kind of anxious to see that. So there's the block buffs going out, guys. If you see it right above my head in the top left. Alright, nice. So now we're clear to go. Alright. Because he's not under an increased attack, he can only hit twice with that A1. So he needs to get below 30% to place that on himself. So there's the increased attack. Nice, 77,000. All right, we're nearly there. One more big hit and curve, boom. There we go. So, yeah, pretty decent, guys. We did it in about 1 minute 21 seconds for an epic champion that was attainable through the fusion. Now, away from the dungeons, let's head into the juicy stuff. Let's go into the arena. And do you know what? I think we should test it out on this. Actually, no, there's a team that I faced. Where is it? It had a Valkyrie in it. This one. Now, this team here is, obviously, we're not going to win. That's not what this is about. It's about showcasing the synergy of his kit, because I always like to do these weird stuff, not just show the damage. So, all right, what we're going to do is, we'll get a sleep on. All right, nice. We'll get drop attack, drop defense. And, all right, here we go. So we're just going to get this Arbiter out of the equation. So let's just do an A1 for now. So, boom, boom, boom. We only had to do 2 of the hits. Get a reset on. And now we got some buffs. Now, we want to see how this can work, because I think this would be a pretty cool synergy. Let's drop this 10 meter down. No problems. All right, so let's just do the A2. So we're going to steal the buffs. Nice. So 68,000, and now we've got counterattack. So that's going to enable our Nogoryo to come through with a triple hit A1 there. Pretty decent. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, we don't want our dude to die. All right, we might need to get a little... Okay, this is a bit scary here, but I hope you guys see the synergy that I'm trying to do here. All right. All right, let's just get this on. And can we just do an AoE here? Boom. Okay. We just have to finish off the job. Yeah, I think against like those counterattacks, if you're stealing the buffs, there's definitely some play for maybe mid-game players. I can see like stealing the counterattacks and coming through with the triple hit E1s, and I think it'll be pretty fun. And nope, guys, I can't revive because then their whole team's coming back, and we can't be dealing with that. All right, so yeah, I think the synergy there. Well, we actually won. That surprised me. I think I'd lost before when I was trying it out. But yeah, pretty cool. Now into the cool stuff. Let's get into the nuking. So let's just go in for a full damage test. A3 abilities. We want to nuke, guys. So increase attack, drop defense. And here he comes. Boom. Nuking them down. Let's go. Let's find a more tanky team. That looks pretty tanky. 331,000 power. All right, here we go. All right, Nogoryo. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Moment of truth. Woohoo! Let's go. Man, this dude is wrecking. Obviously, he's not the best damage in the game, but guys, this is an epic champion. That wasn't a fusion. I think it's pretty decent. All right, so we have got a provoke on, so this isn't good. The revive is going to be coming out. Oh, it's a Raglan. We managed to kill off that Drexar. Here comes... Oh. All right. Okay, let's just try and get a little fear on there. Nice. Ooh, they killed him. All right, let's just strip all of these buffs. Let's get our dude back. Because he kind of does that reset of the cooldown, so I'm kind of anxious to see if he's got that back again by now. Has he taken that many turns? I doubt it. Drop the turn meters. Oh, we have got it back. Okay, so there's no drop defense though. Let's just try to do the A2 again. So boom, 63,000 without a drop defense. Pretty decent. And now we'll be able to come through on the next cycle. Let's just leave this on auto now. All right, come on. Oh, don't kill our Arbiter. Triple hit. So we got a decreased attack on now, which isn't great. All right, nice. All right, nuke. Oof. No, oh no, he slept him. He slept him. Oh, we came through the clutch, guys. We did it. We did it. So look at that, 394,000 damage. Holy crap. That is... I was so into that one there. I was just looking like, please, can we win this one? All right, so I didn't expect that. Now, a final team that I actually want to face, we'll go against a NUKER or something like that. Let me get a little play on some buffs. Okay, this is actually really cool. What the heck is that? Oh, that's that blessing. I was like, yo, where did that stuff come from? Let's get a sleep on. All right, this is actually perfect. So whatever we don't strip, well, this is all protected stuff now. But, all right, do you know what? Sod it, I'm going for the AoE. Let's do it. Bam. All right, so as expected, it wasn't going to nuke through that one. Oh, please. All right, let's get a reset. Increase turn meter. We kind of need to take another turn here. No, we got to sleep on. Oh, here we go. Bam. It's decent. Obviously, this is a super tanky team. I'm not expecting it to do anything crazy here. But can we do this more too? All right, there we go. No, no, no. Leave Nogoryo alone. Oh, yeah. Go for Arbiter. No problem. No. He's like, hell no, YST. We're coming back for him round 2. All right, let's get some fears on. We need to get sleep out. Man, all of these games are just tough. All right, here we go. Who do we go for? Siffy? Let's try steal it. I doubt we got enough accuracy for it. All right, there's the block buffs, though. We managed to land the block buffs. Can we get a fear on here? Oh, no, he's under the increased. Okay. Man, we're just in a battle here. I'm so anxious to win this one. If I see one triple hit, please. Oh, we did it. We did it. Oh, my God. This is the scariest battle ever. All right. We're not winning this. What am I playing at? All right, come on. Oh, he block revived him. He block revived him. All right, GG's. We took it as far as we could. We tried our best. But yeah, guys. So that was the arena. So last place I actually want to showcase is probably... I would have loved to showcase the faction wars. I just can't. Because it's not open, Polarium. Can you just open the shadowkin for me? I want to do one more nuke. I want to do one more nuke. I want to do one more nuke. And then we're going to go into the Doom Tower, guys. All right, let's just try a team like this. Come on, just one more. I just want to see that one big nuke come through. 3, 2, 1, Nogoryo. There we go. Nice little sweep. I had to cheer myself up, guys, after that last one we just did. So in terms of Doom Tower, I actually really wanted to show this. So obviously this is just normal. I'm just trying to progress, but this is kind of a similar scenario I think would be to the faction wars, because you're facing like similar kind of champions and stuff like that. And he's going to be taking multiple turns, and he's going to be placing the increased attack, as you see right there, because they release below that 30% threshold. And I think that synergy, it's nice. I like it. Especially in these kind of scenarios anyway. But yeah, guys, that is going to be all for the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts on him as a champion. Did you manage to fuse him over that August period? I know it was a weird time after London Faru and around Ultimate Deathknight, but I don't think he's bad. That's kind of my conclusion. I don't think he's bad. I think he hits really hard for an epic champion. And I think he's worth the 6 stars, in my opinion. Unless you have better options and you kind of think, oh, I haven't got an area in the game to use him. But I think he's, at the very least, for an endgame player, he'll be speeding up your Faction Wars runs immediately. 100%, no doubt about it. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and peace.